Hey, what's up guys? My name is Game Turney and welcome to another video. Now, first off, hello. it's been a while. Yes, indeed. These commentaries aren't really a thing of me coming back, honestly. It's kind of a point where I can reflect on my old videos, reflect on this old channel, and kind of, look of what I've become, even though I've posted a while on the other channel. But life gets to you. So these commentaries are really just a look back, give you guys insight of what was going on in my mind for a lot of these videos. I'm going to do as many videos as you guys want me to do. I'll even do like a gameplay video and I'll commentate it. So basically, leave down in the comment section below which machinima or video you want me to commentate next, and I'll make sure to do it. And I got this idea. I was watching an old YouTuber that I used to watch, and he started doing commentaries because he stopped making videos. I'm like, I'm gonna do that because it's kind of a great recollection of my old videos. So let's go ahead and start with The Legend, which was basically my first short film. I call it a movie. It was a short film, and it's just the first one. It was where it kind of started with the short films. I already had been making machinimas before, but like this was, script, kind of. So let's go ahead and 3, 2, 1, go. Now this was the kind of the old intro and kind of played back. The Undead Craft, that's not what happened. That was not the server I used. I believe I put an annotation.
Take care of another.
This is my friend Maya. I haven't talked to her for a while. I have her on Snapchat and that kind of stuff. So Maya, if you've seen this, thanks for voice acting. The other guy, probably way too young for her. I forget who that was. I'm sorry. That was some Herobrine Ice. Now this is the thumbnail, and I love it so much. I think it was Penguins Have Fins. I think he made it. I don't know. It bothers me. That was one of the best thumbnails. That's what made this so much. Now here we go, the basic, bully, putting in the locker, that kind of stuff. Steve has a cape in some scenes and he doesn't in other scenes, because I don't think back then you could make that, make capes go away. That was Toxic AJ 2000, at least that's what his name was at the time. I haven't talked to him in a while, so, there's Notch just coming in high school with a full beard, bald head, the basic high schooler. The whole entire thing, I filmed everything and I made it, and I was like, okay,
I have no idea.
That's fine, but I re-edited everything. I had it and then I just re-edited everything. It just took a whole nother week, because I changed the color tone, I zoomed in some places, kind of tilt the camera, make it look more like a film than just me first time learning about this. This guy, his name is Catris. He's hilarious. He's getting pretty big on YouTube, actually. His name is Solid Shibe now, and he's getting big on. He almost has 50K subscribers. He does stuff with Pyro, Cynical. He's intense. I haven't talked to him for a while. I wish I was still in touch, but he's a hilarious person. I always play Just Cause with him. It was great. There's me. I love how I'm American, and the Notch is my friend Ben. And he is British, and we're brothers, so that doesn't make sense, but it's whatever. This was kind of like a filler, a lot of filler in this. Some birds. There is one copyright song in this.
So how did it go?
Look at that, intense. That's kind of when I learned to not use if you look at Turnite and I had the God of Fear, I was planning on making a new Herobrine.
Well, how are they?
Thing, and I have the script almost ready for that actually, but I never went through it. And also recently I can't get into my Minecraft account. Someone changed the email password. I got in touch with Mojang, just no one, just whatever. Now look at all these people. That's because I couldn't get any extras. The WC in the back, that's actually my school, West Carrollton. So fun fact, if you want to stalk me, kill me, whatever, that's where I'm from. So cool.
Are we back?
So he's leaving. And he's going to get some punch, whatever, the basic. They're still talking even though there's no talking going on. That's how great my editing skills were at this time. You can tell if I do commentate the other one that I made, Trapped. Yeah, that one. That, my filming got a lot better. Story was okay. I mean, I kind of tied it up really quick. That's what I don't like about lot of my stories on
Yeah.
this. The Plague was actually pretty good. I'm really proud of the Plague that I made. That was pretty great. I love that. This one's kind of...
Why is everyone against me?
Yeah, everyone's against him. You know, the basic story. I have actually a thing to say about the story and everything after the video is done, so you guys
Why?
can watch.
Why me?
This
My
part
brother
was kind of
thinks I'm a
tacked
loser.
on. I had a
Someone
whole
wants to
other
push me
plan
down.
of him
My
like
parents are gone for the
becoming
weekend.
Herobrine. I'm
Where
kind
do
of
I
upset
go?
how this turned out. Like that's fake crying, obviously, but like I kind
What
of
the
wish this
heck?
was better, because any guy could just go into the cave and become Herobrine. You know, the god. That's me, obviously,
Oh
just
my
with
God.
a voice changer and Audacity.
Shut up, fool.
Okay, there's some lag going on. That's some of the things, like I had, like the Plague got a better server, Trapped got a
Listen
better
to me.
server.
You are hurt.
The server like
I
changed
can
like
help
3
you.
times during this, which kind of caused
How?
like this to
I
stay
need you
behind.
to be immortal.
This guy,
You
I
are
don't.
human
I
follower.
was going to make a second
What?
Legend
What?
movie and kind of like
Wait,
go
hold on.
back of
Where
how
do I
this
start?
all happened, and like he just kind of goes into it, which I wish I did better with this scene. Like it's whatever. This part's kind of cool, honestly. I like this part. I like the camera angles in this.
My name.
And that's why I was talking about the camera shaking. So like it's more like a, and then you heard my name again after that because I had echo on my voice and it just kept on going. So I didn't edit it right, and I was like, whatever. I need to release this. Now that's a supernova. That's when I started to learn how to use green screens, even though that wasn't totally green screen. Toxic, he was a great friend. I turned his mic thing all the way up
Steve.
volume, but it did not work. Here's this. I love doing this. I did this in the future, kind of where like he pushed him into the air.
Shut up,
It's
brother.
good. I love this.
What did I
That
do?
camera angle was great. I
You
don't know
betrayed
why.
me.
This one's
I thought
kind of
you
too
were
shaky. There's like a difference between
God,
shaky
you loser.
looking good and shaky looking bad.
Steve.
And I got the shaking
My
looking
name's
right. If you look
Steve.
at my new channel tonight, the God of Fear teaser
This is
trailer,
why you were
I
a
got it
mistake.
right. I was originally going to do shaders on this, and it kind of happened in this
No.
on Trap too, where it's just too laggy. I just couldn't.
Steve.
It was even laggy without the shaders. So I mean, it's whatever. He's breaking everything. It's whatever, you know. Breaking the people. Their heads are still up, so I don't know how that works out. My voice was obviously a little better. I don't know what time this came out. It was 2 years ago. So I mean, a lot's happened in 2 years, you know. He's crying in a cave. What's happening?
Leave me alone.
Ooh, is the camera falling the whole time? I don't know why I was going with that. I just like the TV
Stay in
uh,
control. I
thing.
cannot control my
This is a whole monologue that I used in a teaser trailer, basically. I made this for the teaser trailer. I was like, hey, that's pretty good. I'll just put that at the end of the movie, and everything will be fine. And I did. And that's what happened. And now it's the legend. So, with a little bit happening, Trophy Cheek, awesome. Catcher's insane. Ninja Girl Gaming, that's Maya. Cam Sam, I remember him. I think it was him. Cam Sam. Oh gosh.
Steve,
This is Catchers.
just hold on a fucking second! But I have to say,
This is Catchers.
your grades aren't too high!
Your grades aren't too high. So like he did that, and he sent that line to me, and I was like, what? Like, that's not what I was looking for, because you could tell with the principal he was still kind of being funny, and that's how Catchers is whatever. But so a couple things about this. What was I saying? Shoot. I hate when you forget things. So the legend was kind of, it was one of the first times I wrote a script for anything, and I remember I wrote it like when I was in the car and that kind of stuff, and I had a whole different vision for a lot of it, and the big problem was I didn't realize this, and someone kind of mentioned this in the comments, and I was like, oh yeah, you're right, this has a lot of similarities. If you ever watch, okay, I'm going to tell you, go look up Elite Productions on YouTube. They make fantastic. They have a whole Herobrine like world of machinimas, and they're amazing. I love them. They're great at machinima making. They also make other stuff like Spider-Man. It's awesome. I didn't realize how close the legend was to their Herobrine origins. A lot of it's similar. Like, it's not like the whole story. Like there's no notch in their thing. That's kind of my my defense. But I did realize that yeah, a lot of it he got bullied, got pushed into a locker. That was like an exact scene. How he became Herobrine was different. The whole party at the end, it was like it was similar, and mine was kind of like a cheap knockoff. Honestly, I'm gonna be totally honest. But I was really proud of this because I kind of did it myself. I directed it. Obviously, I wrote it and that kind of stuff. So I was happy. I was happy when it came out, and then I was like everyone was hyping it up. I remember when it came out, like it was going crazy. It blew up, and like it has 1,500 views, which I couldn't ask for more. Whenever like a video gets more views than subscribers, that's great because I know that means that people who are not subscribed to me have seen it. So like I know like when people are subscribed to you, they're not like obligated, but you know they're meant to watch your videos. And when people who are not subscribed to you watch your videos, it's cool because you know that your video is getting out to the outside world, which is great. But sometimes that can be bad because I believe, I don't want to blame this just in case, but I believe it was Cam Sam. He was one of the voice actors. Basically, he downloaded the whole entire Legend video. He upped the like the volume pitch, so like it was higher, if that makes sense, and then cropped it a little bit, and then uploaded it to his channel and claimed that it was his. And there was this whole, I feel bad because at the time I had about 500 subscribers, and I sent almost all 500 towards his channel, and I feel awful because almost all his videos at the time were bombarded with comments and dislikes, and I feel awful. So Cam Sam, if you're watching, I am so sorry. I believe after that we made up and everything. I was mad that like someone like literally that I was working with took the video and just made it their own, and I was just, it was complicated. So like I said, guys, thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure you leave a like, and comment down which video I should commentate next. I will probably be doing Trapped and The Plague, so if you want to see any other commentation, just let me know. I'll probably do a whole video on trailers that I've done, and a lot of the trailers that I did, the actual thing never came out. That's my specialty. So thanks guys for watching. Like it, love it, share, subscribe. See you all later, alligators, and peace. Thanks for watching.